that much of a war, but it's a military conflict. It's a practice. But this is 172,000 jobs were created in May. And before we begin, I'm delighted to report that for the third month in a row, the jobs numbers, I guess you saw them this morning, they just got released and they smashed all expectations by actually 3 times with and this is during a military conflict. I call it that because it's really not that much of a war, but it's a military conflict. It's a practice. But this is 172,000 jobs were created in May, and hopefully you're going to be voting Republican because, frankly, Republican is, I call it the sane way to go. It's the sane way. Because what I'm seeing from the Democrats, they're going to have some problems. And by the way, if they don't, if they win, this country is finished. We're in trouble. So I hate to say that you have no choice, but I don't think you have much of a choice. These are some very sick puppies that I'm looking at that are running for office. And on the other side, I call them the Democrats, D-U-M. You take out the B. A lot of people don't know dumb has a B. You take out the B, and you change the E, you put the U, and you have a Democrat. But their policy is just outstandingly bad, and it's really bad for the farmer because we were having record stuff, and then we had to put out a fire. We had to extinguish a nuclear weapon, this was going to be a very capable country that was going to have a massive nuclear presence, and we weren't going to let that happen. Nobody wanted that to happen, and we've largely finished that, you'll see. And one way or the other, it's finished. One way or the other, it's finished. It's either finished with a piece of paper or finished a more difficult way, although you could say a much easier way. As you know, with Iran, they have no navy. 159 ships in 4 days. Even Ken is impressed by that. 4 days, 159 ships at the bottom of the sea. Not that we like that, but that's the way it is. And the blockade is unbelievable. There's never been a blockade like that. The Navy is, we have the greatest military anywhere in the world. There's never been a military like it. And if you remember when all the heat I was taking from the Democrats, will be nice, I'll use Democrats at least half the time. But if you remember the heat that I had to take to get help for the farmer and also to get help for the military, because they don't want anything to do with the military, the farmer, or for the most part, they don't want anything to do with anything good. And that's why the midterms are coming up. And I hope you people are really spiritized, because we're at a point, we're going to come out of Iran very quickly, and it's going to be very strong, one way or the other, whether it's a piece of paper or the very tough way, okay? The very tough way is maybe the easier way, but we're going to come out, and your fertilizer prices are going to go way down, just like they were 4 months ago. Your fertilizer's down, your energy's down, your oil, your gas is all coming way down. And frankly, I thought it would go much higher than it did. I thought, frankly, that gasoline would be much higher than it was. I was in Iowa, another place I like a lot, and it was just before we started the excursion to Iran, and we passed gas stations. It was $1.85 a gallon, and we're going to get them down to those numbers again very quickly. But as they say in the farming business, we had to take care of business.
Kita ke informasi mancanegara. Pemirsa, Iran kembali meluncurkan rudal balistik ke pangkalan Amerika Serikat di Bahrain dan Kuwait. Namun serangan tersebut mampu dihalau sistem pertahanan udara Bahrain.
Pasukan Garda Revolusi Iran merespon dengan keras atas serangan Amerika Serikat ke Pulau Qesem. Rudal balistik yang memiliki daya ledak cukup tinggi ini menargetkan pangkalan udara Amerika Serikat di Bahrain dan Kuwait. Namun pertahanan udara Bahrain mampu menghalau rudal balistik Iran yang masuk ke wilayah udara mereka yang menargetkan pangkalan udara Amerika Serikat. Sementara itu, peringatan sirine meraung di Kuwait usai serangan rudal Iran memasuki wilayah udara mereka. Serangan ini menargetkan pangkalan militer Amerika Serikat. Sebelumnya Amerika Serikat menyerang situs radar pengawasan pantai Iran di Goruk, Pulau Kesem dengan rudal.
Komando Pusat Amerika Serikat merilis video serangan situs militer Iran di Goruk, Pulau Kesem. Pasukan Amerika Serikat sebelumnya mencegah beberapa rudal balistik dan drone Iran yang diduga diluncurkan ke arah Selat Hormuz. Pada serangan Iran tersebut, Amerika Serikat melakukan serangan balasan menggunakan rudal hingga menghantam situs radar pengawasan pantai Iran. Selain itu, Iran meluncurkan 7 rudal balistik ke arah Kuwait dan Bahrain beberapa jam setelah pasukan Amerika Serikat menembak jatuh 4 drone serang satu arah Iran yang menuju Selat Hormuz. Sebelumnya, serangan rudal balistik Iran juga menghancurkan pangkalan udara Amerika Serikat di Kuwait. Salah satunya adalah hangar penyimpanan pesawat tempur dan drone milik Amerika Serikat hancur.
Serangan rudal balistik Iran menghancurkan pangkalan udara Ali Al-Salem milik Amerika Serikat di Kuwait. Dari video satelit yang dirilis oleh media Tasnim, dampak serangan rudal balistik ini mengakibatkan hancurnya hanggar penyimpanan pesawat tempur dan drone milik Amerika Serikat. Korps Garda Revolusi Islam Iran menyebut serangan ini merupakan bagian dari operasi militer yang dilancarkan sebagai balasan atas serangan AS ke menara komunikasi milik Garda Revolusi Iran di selatan Pulau Qasem dengan proyektil udaranya. Senkom juga menyebut telah menembak jatuh beberapa drone dan menggagalkan semua serangan Iran terhadap pasukan AS. Sementara Kuwait mengklaim menembak jatuh 13 rudal dan 17 drone Iran.
Sementara itu, rudal Patriot sistem pertahanan udara tercanggih Amerika Serikat disebut-sebut gagal mencegah serangan Iran di Kuwait. Iran bahkan menuding rudal Patriot lah yang menghancurkan bandara internasional Kuwait.
صاروخ
Inilah detik rekaman yang diklaim Iran sebagai kegagalan sistem tercanggih pertahanan udara Amerika Serikat. Rudal Patriot bukan hanya gagal mencegah serangan rudal dan drone Iran, namun justru jatuh menghujam tanah dan meledak. Tuduhan Iran ini sebagai bantahan setelah negeri para Mullah tersebut disebut menyerang fasilitas sipil Kuwait. Iran menambahkan pihaknya sama sekali tidak menargetkan fasilitas sipil seperti bandara. Sementara Amerika Serikat juga membantah rudal seharga 62 miliar rupiah gagal menghalau serangan Iran dan merusak bandara internasional Kuwait. Korps Garda Revolusi Iran atau IRGC mengklaim menembakkan rudal peringatan ke arah 2 kapal Amerika Serikat di Teluk Oman. Pasukan militer Iran memaksa kedua kapal perusak Amerika Serikat untuk meninggalkan wilayah tersebut. Tembakan peringatan yang dilepaskan Angkatan Laut Iran ke USS Truxtun dan USS Mason merupakan bagian dari operasi untuk melawan tindakan onar Angkatan Laut Amerika Serikat. Melalui media Iran, IRGC menyebut kapal-kapal Amerika Serikat kini telah meninggalkan Laut Oman menuju Samudra Hindia. IRGC juga menegaskan bahwa mereka juga tidak segan-segan untuk meluncurkan rudal jarak jauh jika dibutuhkan. Serangan drone diduga menghantam terminal pelabuhan Al-Mina, Al-Fahol di Oman yang memicu ledakan. Dan dugaan serangan drone memicu ledakan di antara tambatan pelampung tunggal 1 dan 2. Akibatnya ledakan tersebut, kegiatan pembuatan minyak mentah untuk ekspor di pelabuhan juga tidak sempat terhenti. Petroleum Development Oman memastikan operasional terminal kembali berjalan normal pada Jumat. Kendati demikian, belum ada kepastian mengenai penyebab ledakan, termasuk adanya dugaan drone. Diketahui Oman mengekspor 800.000 hingga 900.000 barel minyak mentah per hari dari terminal tersebut. Drone Iran menghantam Bandara Internasional Kuwait, terekam CCTV. Pada serangan drone ini akibatkan 1 orang tewas dan 63 luka-luka.
Inilah detik-detik drone milik Iran menghantam Bandara Internasional Kuwait. Drone terekam CCTV dan menghantam Bandara Internasional Kuwait hingga menimbulkan ledakan besar. Kementerian Kesehatan Kuwait melaporkan pada serangan drone ini 1 orang tewas dan 63 terluka. Korban tewas dilaporkan berkeluarga negaraan India. Selain itu, kehancuran besar-besaran terlihat di Bandara Kuwait pasca serangan pesawat tak berawak milik Iran. Lubang besar di salah satu terminal bandara terlihat dengan puing-puing berserakan di sekitar area tersebut. Menteri Dalam Negeri Kuwait, Sheikh Fahad Al-Sabah yang mengunjungi Terminal 1 menggambarkan agresi Iran yang keji.